What are you laughing at?
Yeah, it's your face.
She's all right, Wally, isn't she? Yeah. Right, anyway, good afternoon. Most of you know PJT, proprietor, boss of Rate My Beer, and the infamous M. Right, as you can see from the glasses, and you've probably already seen from the thumbnail, we're doing the 5-1 and the 4-8 Mahou, whatever you want to call it. Cracking beer, brewed in Madrid, kegged in the UK. I don't know. We just don't want another Stella Gate.
Yeah.
It's only a bit of fun, right? We've all got different issues on Stella. I know I'm right what I said in the video. I know I didn't fix the other video, which I've been accused of so many times, but cheers for all the views. Got a lot higher viewing due to the so-called fix.
The controversy that surrounded that video. Anyway, there's not going to be any controversy
And the
with
abuse.
this one.
Cheers. But I don't care anyway. Right, yeah, so what I'm going to do, just to show you, I'm going to turn the camera. The 5-1 is in the top machine, and obviously the other one is in the other one. So the other one, once you see that one coming out, and you're going to see that going there,
That's
you know
on this
that I can't fix it. So I put my sleeves up, so you know I haven't got anything on.
Yeah, nothing up your sleeve.
Nothing
No
up my sleeve.
tricks.
So let's forget about that one at the moment. That's going to be the 4-8. This is going to be the 5-1 that it was, and apparently this is a standard thing. This happening everywhere. They're going to a different thing. Jack and Joff have said something. They're going to a classic one from Spain. So it's going to be 4.8 across the board. I don't know. After Budweiser and certain other things, and what's going on with Kronenberg and what's gone on with the Can Stella, it's not great. We'll go into that in a minute. Obviously these kegs, it's new, to expect a classic. I haven't done my normal tricks of sampling them because, as a lot of you know, I've had a bit of a rough and tumble last week and hurt my back, so I'm still not
feeling good in the back.
Still not feeling good, you know. Right, so if I do that one, then we know where we are.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll show you if I open up the... Alright, let's take this round here. So you can see there. And then you can see that clearly says 5-1. See? And here's the glass. I'll try and get a halfway decent pour, but it is the beginning. You know what they're like. In the Mahou branded glass from UK Glassware, by the way. That's it, that'll do. So you know I haven't bodged it too bad. It's not that bad, is it? So that is coming round. And it's placed there.
There we go.
Okay, so we haven't done anything. There's your other glass, as you can see. And obviously this one, can I show that it says 4-8? Actually, I could show quickly, but I can't say you switch the glass. There you go, it's 4-8. That's the one I'm going to pour next. Things I do, eh?
That's it.
Right, so, in your view all the time is the 5-1. You see? Well, I'm not being accused of conning it again. I didn't con the other one. Even I checked the video, but people are adamant that I swapped them. I don't know, maybe I'm a magician. Maybe I should have a job as a... So what, for first pours?
That's what I was thinking that. So there.
So there you go. 5-1, 4-8.
Now, looks wise, these beers are looking exactly the same. I didn't expect them to actually look different in appearance, but just looking at it, yeah, everything's the same there.
Well, it's only 0.3% different, but the fact is it's still another 0.3 of alcohol that you're getting robbed of.
Yeah.
They're not going cheaper, they're not, nothing's changing. But already, obviously, in PerfectDraft keg tips, both of them, there's been one person saying that, one person saying that, another one saying that. It's going to be controversial, and obviously, as we've said before, it's all subjective in a way, but
it is.
They don't look anything different to me. That's my opinion. like I say, for us it's just a bit of fun.
Malty and slightly zesty. Yeah.
We really enjoyed the 5-1 after, the keg after we'd reviewed it, because we got it on a deal. So I brought another one that we had in more for summertime, and then obviously it changed. So I said, well, why have we got them both here? Why not? Mahou Gate.
There's less aroma on this one.
On the floor,
yeah.
I'm not that great with this. I don't. Do you know what? Until YouTube.
You don't, from this style of beer, you don't pick up an amazing amount of aroma anyway.
No, it's not like a Weizenbock, a 1 week sellout, and it's lovely and cold, as you saw by the machine. They're both set at 1 because that's how a Spanish Pilsner, when you drink it out in Spain, you drink it ice cold.
You do.
That's how it should be. For me, I would never be able to distinguish them from the smell. Not even
I just think
close.
this one's got a bit more aroma to it.
That's just me, as I say. Yeah, it could well be. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying, for me, if you said that's the 4.8, that's the 5.1, I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, it's not massively different.
It's the taste. And I mean, even if it's not the taste, it's still the 0.3 over the course of...
What way should we go on this? This one, then that one?
I don't know. Makes no odds to me.
Okay, let's go this way.
So this is the 5.1. And you know I haven't fixed it because I've shown you everything. And none of us who haven't had nothing to drink.
No.
The last thing I was drinking today was apple juice.
So,
funny enough.
Yeah, that is lovely and cold. You've got a nice crisp sort of taste.
Christmas, I thought it was.
Yeah, that's it. It did come out sounding like that. It is quite crisp. It's refreshing. A maltiness, a little bit of zestiness there.
Yeah, you can see from the lacing. It's a quality drink. I mean, we reviewed it, and to be honest, when we reviewed it originally, the 5.1, we weren't that taken in with it.
We weren't. No.
It was only that it was on part of a deal. I gave it another try, and I think it was on a YouTube live that night, and we both got right into it. Hence why buying the 3rd keg, and then it changed, didn't it? Before we drank that one.
So let's try this. I can't taste a significant difference between the two of them.
Oh dear. It's Mahou Gate. It's incoming.
I mean, yeah, I know that one is slightly weaker. That, what is it? It's 3% drop, isn't it?
That's 0.3. It's absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so it's
still you're getting
so
robbed.
Small
Yeah.
that yeah, I can see why that isn't really affecting the taste very much. But it's like you say, it's the principle of the thing.
It's the principle, yeah. I get that. If they're changing it all around the board, then fair enough. But if it's just the UK again, then it's an effing joke.
It's that whole thing of.
Let me try it. Let's have a go. See the lacing.
Them always mugging off the UK consumer.
As I say, apparently, so this is happening all around the board. I bet it don't happen in Asia and everything, no? Or in Spain. One thing I could say from the first taste there, and as I say, like Michelle, I haven't had a drink today. It's like that's more zesty, more lemony. Just my opinion, first time of trying.
No, I can't pick up any real discernible taste difference. There's nothing there that I'm going, oh yeah, that tastes really different.
There's nothing major.
It doesn't.
I don't know. I'm not going to get too much into it because it'll all go too far again, but certain people saying that this is that and this is that. I ain't seen a lot of people's head as it was with Stella, but it cost me so much trouble last time. It really wasn't worth it. The personal abuse, you know, it's like, oh, Jesus. I don't know. I mean, what you've got to say here is, the big question is, could you blind test them? Could you? Bloody, no way could you blind test them. Sometimes when you drink a bit more, you can get start to pick up.
There really isn't anything that's making this much different from this in such a way that I wouldn't be
Well,
able
there
to
is something,
drink
isn't there? There's just 0.3%.
Yeah.
Which,
well, over the course of what, a number of pints.
well, if you drank this every week and this was your to-go-to beer, you're expecting your 5-1 beer, because over 5%, I say it's always halfway decent.
Yeah.
You're getting robbed.
You are. It's for me, the actual taste of the beer, it doesn't taste significantly different, but it's the principle of the thing, the fact that you are getting a weaker product, you're getting less bang for your buck.
Yeah.
You are, you know,
it's 4.8 now. What's it going to be next year?
Yeah,
4 or 5?
are they going to take it down even more?
Give it 5 years, that'd be 3%.
Yeah.
Be like that dodgy Camden review I've just watched by a certain man.
I just don't think it's fair that they do this to the consumer. They're buying a product. Why do they feel the need to keep lowering all these beers? There are low alcohol beers out there. There are no alcohol beers. Why do they have to chop and change with a product that is already there and established in the market and make it weaker? When there are products out there that are like that. Yeah. You know, there isn't a need for that in the marketplace. It's already there.
I mean, that's. Do you know what? As I say, I didn't speak that highly of it in the original review. They always tend to go back on things when there's anything. But as I said, we had that again, didn't we? It was only because it was in a 3-deal or something. I didn't even want the keg of that. But I said, we can power through it, you know. One for the team, like we all do now and again. And actually found it really good. Hence why I brought in the other keg, and then they dropped the volume. So of course this week I got that. I know it's pick and mix if you get 4, 8 or 5-1. So obviously some people are still getting 5-1, which is just that company all over at the moment. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on there. I know there's more errors than things right. Obviously I manned some of the groups and that, but I don't know. It's getting better.
Hopefully that situation will settle itself down.
Well, they took Stevie Wonder back on, you know. If you take Stevie Wonder back on, what the hell are you playing at? You know, he's a musician, not a packer. It's crazy. Anyway, as Michelle said, I can't see any significant difference.
There isn't.
This will go up in the beer groups, and you'll get that.
You will get people moaning.
You're up there, and everything's like, no, not really. Actually, the only 3 kegs. Me and them are really not. Best friends at the moment, shall we say? Actually, we're not friends of it at all, really. You know, one of them things, isn't it? But these, if you like your 5-1, your 4-8. For me, there's nothing in it.
There's not a lot of difference in the taste.
I don't think
yes, on the principle of things, yes, that the principle of that matter does make me a little bit angry that we don't get the right to choose what we drink, that things are just being swapped and changed, and we're not saving any money from that or anything. We're just getting a product that has got less alcohol in it.
You know, it's going to happen a lot. Support your local craft brewers, because I know some of the bigger ones, i.e. Tiny Rebel, for some reason they're really big. They're a complete load of rubbish, produce mainly rubbish, always have done, always will do. They've lowered a lot of them, as of, Northern Monk. You know, use Hackney Church Brewery. They're not going to lower anything anytime soon.
They have a range of beers, and you've got some that are lower, some that are a lot stronger, and they don't go messing about with it. You know exactly what you're getting.
You know, there was a pineapple Weizenbock there, sold out within a week. You know, just saying, there's a discount code for that company on there, and there's plenty of reviews on the channel if you did choose to look at them. And that's just saying, you know. As for these, honestly, there's literally nothing in it.
If it is one of those drinks that you go to and you like it, you're not going to notice any difference.
No way.
It's mainly for me, the bugbear is the principle of Mahou.
It's a principle which I think when some people taste it, like they ruled out the English Stella. And as we've had explained to us, as been explained on YouTube, when you get right and you mess around with your water, it doesn't make no difference where your water comes from. Get over that one. It's complete rubbish. It's you could use tap water from here, you could use mineral water from wherever. As soon as it's messed about with and it gets to that point, you know, that's just a silly thing to say, really, isn't it? You know, we've been drinking English water all our lives. Now all of a sudden we're all this mad beer connoisseurs that we must have these ones from the German fountain, isn't it? You know, they must come from that place in Munich. It's like, not really true, is it? You know, but I mean, I love German beers. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that isn't a slight on German beer because
Believe you me.
it's very, very good.
Yeah, well, most of them. But let's be honest. Well, actually, all of them are
A
pretty
lot.
good. But then some people do tend to pump up a beer if it comes from Germany. They know who they are. I don't need to go into it any further. Right, what can I say? Thanks for watching. Hopefully this is not too controversial and I don't get in trouble and abused again, but don't worry, I'm old enough. Bonjour.